I've been shopping again. I have a lot to share with you today. I have been adding to the corner of anticipation, so we're going to keep going and work through unboxing them. We have 3 things from Hermes, which are pretty cool. We have Chanel, we have Dior, we have some really funky gloves that I want to share with you, and I want to share with you my latest handbag, which is this beauty from Ateliers Auguste. Now, they very kindly sent me this bag. I already have a bag from this brand, which was why whenever they reached out to me and said, we would like to send you one, I said, yes, yes, please, because the other one I will show you, and I'll show you the condition it's in. I have put it through the test of time, and it has worked really, really well for me and my lifestyle. So they've sent me this one, and on the box it says from Paris with love. This is a brand that is designed in Paris but made in Italy, and it uses the finest leathers from Italy and the finest constructions whenever they're putting their bags together. But apart from their store in Paris, they've pretty much kept the middleman out of it, which allows their prices to stay reasonable for the quality of the bag that you are receiving. They do ship worldwide. They do offer returns, so you can shop with confidence. And let me share with you my latest beauty. It comes packaged in all of this tissue paper, which, if you know me, I'm going to rip open and pretty much unceremoniously throw over my shoulder. And it comes in its own little dust bag, which has Ateliers Auguste on it, which is obviously the brand. And then in here we have my latest handbag. Now, I am not someone that buys a huge amount of contemporary bags. I have the one from this brand, Ateliers Auguste, which I will show you. I have a couple of clutches, but generally whenever I am buying handbags, it's these type of bags. When it is a bag though that I want for work, which was the one that I did have. This is an Ateliers Auguste bag that I have had, I think, 2 to 3 years. And the way I used this bag was when I was using my Neverfull every day to work. I've only recently swapped out of that into the YSL GME 4.2, 4.3 bag, the massive one, which I use every day. But when I was using the Neverfull for my files and my papers and my laptop and my tablet and my diary and all of that, I would use this bag crossbody to carry my essentials, my phone, my keys, my wallet in, and then I had it handy to me crossbody. Now, this has held up really well. You can see there are hairline scratches on this, but as I say, I've had it for 2 to 3 years. The magnet is as strong as it was when I first got it. The leather, for being smooth, I don't see any scratches on it. It's still in fabulous condition, and it's got quite a lot of use. And when I wear it to work, I generally will take it off and throw it under a table somewhere, so I'm not exactly careful. The only thing I can think to show you is you can see that this pocket has stretched out a bit, because this is where I put my phone. That has stretched, but it's fabric, that's to be expected, and it's still in really, really good condition. So because I had such a good experience with this bag was why whenever they offered to send me one, I said yes, please. And the reason that I went for this one was tan bags are not my... Hear the magnet? It's so good, it's so strong. Tan bags would not be my favourite. So when it comes to spending luxury designer level prices on a handbag, for a tan bag, I don't really want to do that. But I have noticed at times whenever I'm maybe putting something together, I am thinking, oh, a tan bag would be really handy to go with that, or a tan bag would work really well. Which is why I have went for this beauty in the tan to fill that gap in my wardrobe, but at these contemporary, more affordable prices, but genuinely not compromising on quality. You can see how this one has held up, not compromising on the quality or the design or the style, and that for me works perfectly, rather than spending thousands and thousands on a bag that I know is not going to be one of the most used in my collection. So this one is in the circle shape. I will link down below the bag that I went for, and I will leave the website down below for you as well. They do have on their website, you can sign up and get discounts if you do the subscription thing for their email and things, so do try that out. It does have the same signature clasp on it, and it has in here Ateliers Auguste. If we take all of the bits out, this little bit just tells you about your bag. And this one that I have went for is the Sully Gold edition in the Cure Box Camel. So this is in box leather, this one is smooth leather. And I just really liked the shape of it. I will try this on and show it to you with what I am wearing today. It comes with the crossbody strap, so that works well for me. And you can see how tight the pocket in it first arrives compared to the black one that I've been using a lot and putting my phone in. So you can see how my pocket on the black one has stretched out just from use with the phone. It does have good space in there. It's lined, it's very smooth. It says designed in Paris, made in Italy on the back, and then there is another pocket here on the back. And I think for the price point of these bags, they're really, really good. I got such a good experience with the black one, which was why I was delighted to take the tan one. And you can see that it is adjustable here, so you could move this up or down if you need to change the length on the bag. And this is how it sits, but I will put some footage in for you to show you what it's like. That will fit my phone perfectly, which is a deal breaker for me. Phone, keys, lip gloss, all of the bits that I need. And I think it's a beautiful colour. For this not being a colour that I love and wear a lot of, I do think it's a beautiful version of it. And as I've said, much better price point for me to buy a bag of this type of colour. So I will leave all their details down below in the description box. Thank you to Ateliers Auguste for sending this to me. I'm going to take the sticker off. There we go. And you can see how shiny the clasp is when it's brand new. It's very striking and beautiful. It adds like a jewellery-like piece to your bag, and it's obviously got gold hardware around it. I have found it to be a great brand. This one you can see just by comparison, this one that's had about 2 to 3 years use, and it's still in really, really good condition. So great bags at a contemporary price, and as I said, I will leave all of their details down below in the description box, and thank you to them for gifting me this beautiful, beautiful bag. Chanel next. I have admitted recently on my channel on a number of my unboxings, because we've had more than normal as I clear out this corner, I am addicted to eyewear. I just can't get enough of it. And even though the season has well and truly ended over here in Ireland for the sunglasses, hasn't stopped me. These ones though are not sunglasses, these are blue light glasses. I have the black thick framed ones from Louis Vuitton, which I wear a huge amount. Anybody that suffers from headaches, I don't know if it's the placebo effect, but I very much enjoy wearing them, and I do think it's made a difference for me. But these ones, when I spotted these in Chanel in the red, I just thought they were so cool, and I thought the red in them was striking and would add to suits for work and outfits. You can see the CC there, sorry about the lights, but you can see the CC on the side, and they are a beautiful deep red colour. You can see the kind of blue tinge on the lens, and then again the CC on the side. And I bought these in Dublin when I was down for the American football, and I just thought they were pretty cool, and I really liked the red in them. If I had my absolute choice, the very thick ones from Louis Vuitton I think are my favourite. I wish they would bring them out in other colours, and I would probably collect them all, because I think they're such a striking addition to any outfit. Very thick glasses. But loving these red ones. I've worn these already, spoiler alert. I've already worn these to work a few times. I think they're really cool. And do you know, I wear eyeglasses. I wear glasses to see, but I've contacts in. I'm always wearing my contacts and going and buying other glasses that don't have my prescription in them and wearing them over my contact lenses, but my actual reading glasses hardly ever wear. Who knew, Amelia, that you can be a little bit crazy at times? But yeah. We have these beautiful red blue light ones now, which I think are pretty cool. Let's do the Hermes next, and we will start with this one. Again, I bought this in Dublin when, I think I bought all of these in Dublin whenever I was down, different trips, but down for the American football, I got this one. I seen this and I just thought, oh, I like you. I like you very much. I know that this is expensive for fashion jewellery. Spoiler alert, what's in this box. We also know though, if you've been on this channel before, that I am pretty addicted to Hermes fashion jewellery. I love it. I think it's, some of it isn't for me, is a bit understated, but I just love their colourful, chunky, enamel, leather, bright patterned bits. I think they're really cool. This is the first one of these that I have. I have two of, and the one day I'm not wearing one, I have two of the CDC bracelets from Hermes, which is basically this in a thinner version, and I have the black one and a pink one, and I talk about cost per wear. Do you know when we're doing the girl math? I wear them a lot. I get a huge amount of use out of them. I generally had shied away though from this one, which is the thicker version, because I thought I don't know what I thought, my arms were too stumpy. I don't know. I thought anyway the thick version didn't work for me. But when I saw this one in store, I loved the yellow colour. I don't know what the leather is. I have no idea. And it is rose gold, I know that, so points for Amelia, but I have no clue what type of leather it is. I think my other ones are, I'm making it up as I go along, I don't know. But generally, as I said, the thick one I thought didn't work. I then tried it on. Maybe I now think my arm's thin enough for it since I lost weight. I can convince myself of most things, but whatever it was that had changed about it, I liked it. I liked it on. I thought it was cool. I loved how chunky it was. It's a statement. This is not for the faint-hearted. This is not for having a nice, dainty, discreet piece of jewellery on your arm. No, definitely not. This looks like you're going out to do war, to do battle. This looks like you're going to put your armour on and that's the way we go. Yes, I've had a lot of caffeine today and the ADHD is strong and we're bouncing about, but I think it's really cool. I love the rose gold on it. I like that it has this right round. As I say, this is a big thing. This is a moment. This is a lot. Definitely not discreet. The person that I'm married to that was with me didn't like this. No, thought, really. But we don't really listen to him around here. I thought it was pretty cool and I like it. The only reason that this hasn't been worn is I am quite often impulsive, in a rush and lack patience. So I've come up to put this on a few times and the stickers are still on it and I didn't have the patience to take all of the stickers off all of the bits and then I've taken it off. And that is an insight into my real ridiculousness when it comes to patience, but I will do that so as I can wear this. I think like even with today, with very simple, I have my mother jeans on, black jumper and this, I really like it. I think, yes, making a statement, and that is my first one of those, but I wouldn't say it will be my last one. Let's keep that on with all its sticker glory while we keep going with Hermes, and we have two in here. One of these, spoiler alert, a lot of that around here, I have already opened and worn quite a lot, and it's because of how much I have worn the first one that I bought the second one. These I'm going to collect. I'm just owning it now and accepting it and telling you that's what's going to happen. I think they're very, very cool. And this has sparked an addiction. I think this is the first one, so we'll do this one first. This I got some time ago. Can't actually remember when. Bought this a while ago in Dublin and have been wearing it since. This is from the men's range and you will see when I put in a close-up to show you what I bought from Maria Tash that I have this in, and it's something I've worn a lot already. I think it won't be for everybody, like a lot of the thing. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of the things that I buy won't be for everybody, but I love it. This is from the men's collection and it is the H earring. No idea what it's actually called, but it is basically an H which opens like this. And then you put that through your ear. I'll put it in and show you so as you can see what it is like on. But this one is in the orange colour with the silver. I don't know if they do them in gold. I haven't seen them in gold. I would imagine because it's the men's collection is why it is in silver. And then it goes through your ear. But I think it's really fab. Let me try it on so you can get the look. So you can see that it goes through your ear. And if you turn to the side, is when you see the actual H. The H itself is through your ear and I think it's fab. I have worn this to work, I've worn this out, I've worn this a lot since I got it. I haven't had it that long, so it must have been a pretty recent trip to Dublin. But yes, this has been worn and I think it's really quite striking. Now, as I said, that will not be for everybody and it is officially from the men's collection. But I really, really love it. I loved it so much. Let's open this box. And this I bought more recently. I was in Dublin very recently with one of my best friends. I didn't vlog it. Sorry, I know, but I didn't. I just was out for the day shopping and I bought this whenever we were in Hermes in store, and it was the colour of this. Everything to do with Hermes for me, as much as I also love their leathers and the mini Kelly, I just adore. Loving committed relationship. But the colours, whenever they do fun things, really grab me. And this one I saw and could not leave sitting because of the colour. So this one, we have the same earring And I haven't worn this one yet because I bought this one very recently in green, and I'll put this in and let you see what the green is like. As soon as I saw the colour of this, they actually went down, and I was thinking they had a navy when I bought the orange, and I've worn this so much I was going to buy the navy as well. But I have navy tribals from Dior, as you can see in today. I wear those a lot. Those are very, very old. But when I went to get the navy, they had the green. Now, I probably would still buy the navy as well because I think they're that cool. But I went for the green because it's different and I love the colour. And I'll put this in and let you see this one. Oh, it's the green one. I just love those colours. Oh, I love the green. I think that's really cool. I just love the green colour there going through your ear. And it's just so striking. Like what I have been wearing, because it's one earring, obviously. Now, that isn't a problem for me because I generally don't wear a pair of earrings. Tribals are different. There's a couple of pairs of the exception, but a lot of the time I will mix match my earrings, and this is on its own. You buy this as a single earring from the men's collection. What I have been wearing this from mostly is the orange one and a single diamond stud, and having the diamond just basically beside this, and I think that works really well if you're wondering what you would do with that because it's on its own and how you would style it. A single stud in here with that looks really, really well and makes quite a statement, I think. Now, what else have we got? Oh, Maria Tash. So while I'm showing you these, and I don't know why I'm picking up the Maria Tash bag because it's already in my ear. When I was down in Dublin and bought this, there is a Maria Tash store in Brown Thomas. So I very impulsively got my ear pierced. I had no plans to get my ear pierced. I've always talked about getting my ear pierced in my upper ear, but had no actual plans to go and do it. Impulsivity rules the best. So there we go. And if you can see now, I'll put a photo in because it's way up here. And there is a piece, there's a diamond piece that hangs from it as a charm, but I can't put that in yet because you have to have had this in for a certain length of time and it has to have healed before you can put the charm hanging from it. So the one that I have in, it just has one single diamond here, as you can see. I think this is called the rook piercing up here, and then that will there hang down here with the charm. And I'm going to get here pierced, and there is quite a substantial piece that sits down here, and I want to add that because I think that will look pretty cool. I started getting pretty addicted to an ear stack from Ideal, really. I wear their cuff up here, and they have a cuff that you put on your top ear, and then there's a diamond piece that comes down into the back of here, and I wear that a lot, and that kind of made me go and actually get the piercings so as I can put more pieces onto the upper part of my ear. So now, next we have these, and these are not, they're Cornelia James, a brand I hadn't heard of, but I thought when they came I really liked them, so I would share them with you. I was looking for gloves, but I didn't want boring ones. And I probably didn't want sensible ones. If you followed last year, the ones I bought were fingerless gloves from Chanel. But these, I thought, whenever they arrived, I'm going to share them with you because they're not cheap. They're not Chanel luxury price point, but I thought they were really cool. And I went for the red driving gloves. And they're red leather. I had a pair like these from Topshop that probably weren't real leather, given that they were from Topshop many, many, many years ago. And in my early 20s, I wore them continuously. These became my personality. I wore them. I had a leather jacket in a deep brown that no longer fits me, and I wore these, not these ones, the old version, all the time. And I loved them. So when I saw these on the website, I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to relive my youth. Why not? Let's have the crack and have some fun. So we have now back into my life red, bright red leather driving gloves, because who doesn't need those? I think they're fabulous. Now, they do have much more sensible, and let's just do that. They do have much more sensible and classic gloves. I did buy my mum a pair from this brand last year that were a lot more sensible than these if you want a slightly more classic look. But I thought these were cool. Red leather driving gloves back in my life. Love it. Absolutely love it. I will link that brand down below for anybody that wants to have a look at their gloves because, yeah, they have some really good options. What have we left? Dior. Is this the last one? I think this is the last one. Yes, from Dior. This I also bought in Dublin. I have a shopping problem. I know. I hear it. I bought this in Dublin when I got my ear pierced, the day that happened, and the day that the green earring happened. This also happened. And again, with my addiction to eyewear, The season is gone. Yesterday we had flooding. The roads you could not pass. The season is that heavily gone. But yes, Amelia decided, need some new sunglasses. Now, if you've watched my other recent previous unboxings, you will know the last thing I need is more sunglasses. I have enough sunglasses that would put to shame people that work in really, or live, in really hot climates. But these were just too fabulous to leave behind. And even my friend who was saying to me, you do shop a lot, said you need to take those home. So when she gave me the go ahead and said you need to take them home, we need to take them home. And we have the latest pair, which are these Dior. Now, I have actually seen these before and went to buy these a few times. And the only reason I haven't is because I've already spent ridiculous amounts of money on that particular trip. They come in this Christian Dior case, by the way, and they have Christian Dior down here. Yes, I get distracted, that's the tangents again. Saw these in Paris, saw these definitely I think in London as well, but on each trip I'd spent a lot of money already, so didn't buy them. But when I saw them again and tried them on in Dublin, I love them. It's the colour of them. They're like, what would you call it? Like a pale, pinky, mauvey, lilac-y colour with Christian Dior down here, and then that's the colour that's on the frame. And every time I show you sunglasses, I'm very sorry for the ring light. And I thought with my colouring and my red hair, I really liked them. And I just thought that they really worked. And she agreed. So we brought home more sunglasses because Amelia doesn't have enough sunglasses to live in the rain and the wind and the storms of Ireland. But there you go. Fancy new sunglasses. I will try and find those because I know a couple of you messaged me. I shared a pair of navy and burgundy Chanel sunglasses pretty recently, and a few of you messaged me for the link for those. So I'll try and find these if I can and link them because yeah, they're fab. Cool. Just need the sun to shine now so I can wear them. So that is my latest unboxing haul. We are getting there, folks, when it comes to all of the things over here. There is a Louis Vuitton haul. Oh, I call it what it is, Amelia. There's a Louis Vuitton haul to come, but I'm still waiting on some of the pieces to arrive. When they arrive, I will show you them. And there is a handbag still to go. And once we get that done, we are up to date, and I have worked through what has been torturing me over in this corner. Let me know what you think of today's purchases. Let me know what you think of the Ateliers Auguste bag, which has been added to my collection. I will leave their website down below in the description box and the link to this particular bag. Do check them out if you're looking for a contemporary brand that still has really good quality and really good style. And let me know what your favourite bit was. Thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.